Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 4v4 today. We're on Alarm Al Halfa. Same face pointing on the top side, we've got Con 007 with Brits, gone for Canadian Shock. Adult Asthma is a choice also with Brits. Marowi with US Forces. And not Emily Willis, also with US Forces. On the bottom side, we've got WilllTHENOOBz with Wehrmacht. Hector with Afrika Corps. Welnez with Wehrmacht. And IJustDontCare with Wehrmacht locked into Breakthrough. In terms of rankings, pretty high rank match this one. Who's this? Hector is... he's the lowest ranked player in the game, 300. Will is 17. IJustDontCare, 52. Welnez, 57. Up against not Emily Willis, 22. Adult Asthma is a choice, 109.
Infantry section trained and ready.
Who's 72 on Con 007. And Marowi is 63. A lot of these players have actually like higher ranks with other factions as well in force. Early mine coming up over here, maybe hoping to catch the dingo or 4x4. Big blast there from the Vickers on the rear army, chasing for the squad wipe. Gets it. Probably best case scenario, you don't really want that running over the mine, though I think in that mine position, I'd just skate along the side of it anyway.
An infantry section is present and
A sniper for not Emily Willis early on.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
Squad's coming in from the side though, and that's a bad start for not Emily Willis. So the dingo's coming out to the right hand side now. Bit of a 2-on-1 over here. Maybe we could have sent the sappers forwards to cap this fuel. Oh, we got two 250s. Of course, Marowi has gone for riflemen, so no bazooka teams easily accessed for him. Has to build a different tech structure. That's why, you know, when I was doing my 4-on-4 challenge, I'd always check through the fog of war, look who's in my lane. If it's DAC, it's maybe a better choice to go for an early bazooka weapon support center. Building v building fighting. MG's probably going to go down. He jumped into the building. Might be for the best that he lost it there inside the building rather than maybe allowing squad to jump out and steal it.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
T-Rifle's doing a little bit there, but now they're getting run off by the infantry.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
It's a bad engagement here. Oh, sniper actually though from the side. Is it an exit path as well? Oh, coming in from the other side now. Not going to get any squad wipes though. So yeah, starting things out. Seems like the Axis off to a stronger start. 251 coming in here.
Damnation! The sector's in enemy hands. We're losing a victory
Trying
point.
to do a little bit of work there, but even with the heavy cover, managed to get suppressed. Coming in, snipers out in the open. 251's got 0.5 moving accuracy, so it's not the best at chasing in for wipes. Might have been worth going for it. Mid tent out the back there for the Brit player. forward retreat, so should lead to some better map control going forwards. So that has been upgraded to a Stummel now on this side.
Sector lost. Royal Marines have made
4x4 has been upgraded with the radar, doing some detecting. Allies getting run off this side of the map massively. Looks like they're going to give up on it. Both those 250s been upgraded to mortar half tracks. Probably pretty good for the garrison fighting in that region. And they're just moving into the middle now, giving up on their side. So yeah, bit of a disaster start for the Allies, I'd say. Not absolute disaster, but definitely losing out on a lot of territory control. Advanced infantry for Marowi converted a rifleman to a ranger. Where's this Greenier going? Trying to get a Faust off. Just about to die to the Rangers there. Close call. Both these guys upgraded with AT rifles. Not Emily Willis is locked into Airborne. Trying to get away from the Stummel with the Rangers, but they're taking heavy casualties. AT rifles though coming in from the side. Oh, he stopped backing away with the 251. Oh boy, but one of the AT rifle squad's about to get wiped by the P-Greens. Oh, they dropped both their AT rifles. Only one of them collected by the remaining section. And here comes a CMP truck. Well, I'm still in some trouble here. One over there as well.
Dingo recon vehicle has been destroyed.
And there goes the Dingo. AT gun claims a scalp. Sniper backed up by the bazookas over here. Seems like it's doing pretty well. Just needs to keep chipping away. Radio upgraded on the 221 as well. Doing some detecting. Truck providing a lot of reinforcements here. The mortar out the back. Not shooting at the machine gun though. AT gun's pushing up. Probably has done some detecting.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Seen the vehicle out the back. Speaking of detecting. Oh my goodness, 3 mortar half tracks now.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Okay, mid bunker over here.
Rifle grenades and anti-tank grenades are now available.
Recon plane up as well. I think he's got enough here to make a push. Good use of the merge. Let's clean up some screen space here.
You have command points available. Starting requisition of Bishop.
Base out to fire coming in. Our troopers creeping in. As long as they don't run into a machine gun, they should be quite successful here. Grenade assault onto the MG. No dodge, no retreat. Oh, and here comes a Nebel early on. A lot of allied units here in the middle. Dodging away from it reasonably successfully. Ooh! Minimal bleed from that overall, though.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Yes. Good push from not Emily Willis. Clears off the mid bunker. Gains a lot more ground. Kind of locking it down here for the Allies in this corner. And now coming in for a bit of a flank. I was surprised that not Emily Willis hasn't gone for a half track for forward reinforce. A mid half track. It would be quite effective. But X is really locking down middle after that Nebel barrage. The Allies cowering out the back. Got a mid tent there for Marowi.
Work done. Now what?
Comes another Nebel a little bit further back. Oh, 221 dead to the bazookas. Terror locked in by WilllTHENOOBz. Panzerjager command for Hector. There we go. AT rifle. Blob comes through. Knocks out one of these half tracks. Oh, could catch the mid truck. Yep. There we go. What a collapse here for Hector. Getting overrun now by the AT rifle blob. Oh, he's in trouble. He upgraded that truck that came with the 17 pound, I mean not 17 pound, but the 88. And now he doesn't have anything to tow this away with. It's going to get stolen perhaps.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field.
Interesting. There's an MG there, stolen USMG it looks like. Couple flame grenades doing some major damage. Machine gun covering up nicely. Not going to be able to kill this off. Good rotation by Will, saving the day over here. And Teal.
Retreat point is now inactive.
Kind of went for the VPs. I mean, I suppose the Allies are getting quite low on VPs. Was something to worry about, but kind of maybe needed the support of those units to maintain that push. Ooh.
Retreat point active.
The butterfly bombs out the back there, knocking out a ranger. That's a big loss. Looks like a bazooka team dead here. Bazooka collected by the Pios.
We're losing a victory point.
Fuel cache out the back here. Maybe going to upgrade this to a forward retreat.
Victory point under enemy control.
No base healing, huh? Another mid truck up here, reinforcing everything.
We've lost a sector.
Nebels have been targeting this area, but it doesn't seem like they've been doing that much damage. Is that a Vesper? Yes, it is. He's got two of them, actually. Knocks out a machine gun. Still doesn't have a half track. Here comes a P4. Oh my goodness! The sniper! Oh, that's really bad for not Emily Willis. That was the Allied stronghold in that corner, and it just got smashed by those two Vespers. Bunch of machine guns left behind. Oh, sticks around for a sticky satchel. I think he needed one more round of bazookas there, though, to finish the job. The sticky satchel on this game is very weak. For only does 200 damage, if I remember rightly. It's just pathetic, really.
Assault flares can be
Winter blob coming in, though.
The enemy has control.
Big Ricky blob coming through as well. Where are these guys going to end up, though? Nowhere relevant, it looks like. The brick blob just about running to the machine gun. Managed to correct course. Oh, but then they retreat with everything? I suppose they don't have too far to go, but doesn't really feel like it was necessary. Recon plane up. Blob does find some units right out the back. Oh! Nice use of the rocket run. Knocks out OSB, nearly knocks out the P4. Good correction, of course, there. Avoids disaster. Stummel dead over here, though, to the Renter blob. Oops. Just bring in a strafe there, not very successful. Cash over here getting chipped away, knocked out. Oh my goodness, look at all these roadblocks over here. Wow.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
Completely walling this area off. I didn't even notice this happening. That's going to be tough to crack. Those roadblocks got a lot of health. It's the forward retreat point cache getting barraged right now. I mean, it's not that far of a distance you're saving with that one. Okay, we've got the raiding flares up. These are kind of crazy, man. The buff, the speed buff they give you for how long it lasts. It's even without the sight. It's just very, very powerful ability. There we go, AT gun decruised. Good luck running away with an AT gun when this is active, right? Can't happen. Nice follow through, knocks out the AT gun. Easy dodges on the grenades. Rangers coming in from the side. Oh, the rocket run? No. Beggars. Gonna get away, only just. Korps just going to town over there. Doesn't even have infantry training on them yet. Be one somewhere. I gotta imagine it's over here. We're targeting mid-tent. Oh, targeting. It's like a fighting position there or something. Catches an engineer. Not that effective for Will. Sherman out now, popping some smoke up. No AT guns nearby though. Axis marching their way down the middle of the map. Incendiary bombing, yep. Knocks out the cache. It's a big loss for Con as well because he invested a lot into that. We've got Matildas on the field now as well. Recon planes though providing quite a lot of intel, and not Emily Willis has reclaimed this side of the map with all those big pushes happening. It's been easy to regather and lock down the right again.
We're down to 250 points. Assault flares can be fired
Rocket
when
run, but well avoided by Hector. He's just queued up a million pieces of wire again. Range blob stopping here, maybe were intended to use to cap the VP. Oops, section down. Inventory full, partial refund issued.
Commando paradrops have the green light.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Infantry support available for orders.
Not really Willis under pressure again, but once two Shermans are on the field, there's not that much anti-tank for welnez. I don't think he's going to be able to stop it. Pressure on the AT gun here. So the Allies gearing up for another move down the middle. There is an 88 down this side though. Two riflemates, huh? Oh, and that's a Tiger now. Air support into dive bombs is so bad. Oh. Bazookas finding their way out the back.
Enemy ground forces have
Look out,
claimed a
one.
sector.
Gotta imagine it's over here, right? Yep. Gonna dodge on Matilda. And it's dead. Much better one there for WilllTHENOOBz. Here come the double Sherman tanks. As I said, there's very little to stop them. Maybe an overinvestment from welnez into the Vespes. He hasn't left himself much anti-tank at all. Okay, good rotation actually as well for not Emily Willis. Any forward retreats unlocked? Put a repair station on this.
A section of guards have been
Okay,
deployed.
Renter Blob there, scouting the Tiger. Go for the
Ammunition's ready to be used.
bunker.
A fuel point is being overrun.
Allies in control of 2 VPs right now. Force retreat on the Renter Blob. I suppose that's pretty, like, even, right? In terms of muni costs. With those two abilities quite similar. I was actually using the DAC force retreat on a Renter Blob in one of my own games the other week.
Sector lost. Repeat. Sector lost. The beggars
Quite a lot of caches out the back for both teams. You can see on the outskirts. .88 backing up the Tiger though. It's going to be tough for the Crocodile to do much. So continuously targeting out the back with the Nibbles. They haven't been that good, I don't think, the Nibbles, but eventually they might get lucky. Rangers making some plays here from Marowi. It's got plane crash. No upgrades on these Rangers. No reinforced discounts, no extra health. And he's about to lose them both. Stormtrooper with their Vet 1s active, just ripping right through them.
A victory point is being overrun.
Surprising absence of indirect fire for the Allies. I haven't seen like any bishops so far, I don't think. No plays gone spec ops either, no whiz bangs.
The enemy has our victory point now. Royal Engineers out of contact. Resume dead.
Push overall for the Axis there. Didn't manage to hold on to the VP though. And the Sherman tanks are now upgunned with the 76mm.
Has been destroyed.
And they're making some moves. Moving from the side.
Line sectors will be illuminated at once.
2 P4s. The P4s are skirted up, but a little bit lower in health. Probably don't want to take that fight. Raiding flares are up. Now Asthma making some moves.
Hey, Grant medium tanks are being called to
Dive
the
bomb.
front.
Easily avoided though. Walking Stuka, but not that successful. So fast with that buff. Just able to zip around, easily avoid it. And the Croc is having no joy over here. Tiger and the 17-pounder just completely locking him out of this side of the map. So he'd spent some time killing off most of the roadblocks here though.
Typhoons armed with RP3
And if you're going to be dropping a dive bomb on anything, it probably should be
complete.
an 88. Okay, 3 Panzer IVs now. Got a repair station back here as well for the Axis. Speaking of repair stations, looks like this one's been activated on a slightly further forwards point now. Looks like the Axis starting to creep up on the army size, while the Allies are getting stuck at about 60 though. Just the wipes coming through from things like the Tiger. Allies don't really have the same wiping potential. B1. To be somewhere around here, right? No, it's on the howitzer, I think. Oh. Easily avoided. Okay, here comes the P4 train. But here we go, the AT loiter coming in from the Brit player. So many tanks next to each other. There's multiple tanks getting hit by one rocket pass. So one of these P4s forgotten about, left behind, and it's dead. But there is quite a lot of AA now for the Axis. Trying to smoke. Foot guards are not letting them off the hook though, they're going in for it. See you later, Marta. No? Oh, that must be a... Oh, the rocket's got it. Okay. Blow coming through. The howitzer's targeting the 88. It's on the move. Big tank's in a bit of trouble. Look at the high angle on these Nebel rockets, taking forever to land. Well, pretty much 100% of the fighting happening in the middle of the map right now. All four players just, you know, who cares about the sides? Let's play down the mid. Oh, nice kill by the double Shermans. To polish that off as well. Back up to 3 P4s for IJustDontCare. A lot of Shermans for Marowi as well. Okay, these guys are looking to come in from a different angle this time round. Maybe off to the side. There's the Nebel out the back again. Decrease the howitzer. Could actually polish it off here. Very low. Yep, there it goes. Nebel finally getting the job done there. Just slow and steady with that. The recon plane briefly provides some vision, and off that, not Emily Willis looking to make a move. Make sure he brings the bazookas up to support this a bit. Here we go. That's a Marta. Oh, what was that? Smokes it. Oh, lots of attack rounds missing. Coming in from the side now, but the raiding flares see these guys. They're dropping another AT loiter on this. These P4s. Going to the wrong neighborhood. The Sherman tanks now coming in from the side, looking to capitalize on this. The Vesper's been left behind here as well. But a snare came off on one of the P4s. He's trying to blitz his way out of trouble. But this is not going very well for IJustDontCare. Sherman tanks are now trying to extract themselves. The Marta claims the high vet one. The vet 3 one's down. Pretty good push overall for the Allies there, but on the other side of the map, uh-oh, anti-tank overwatch. There goes the Croc. AT gun decrewed. It's like a mild disaster. Look at that angle, dude. Look at that angle. What is that? It's crazy. Pushed right the way up. Another howitzer out the back, though. Undeterred by the earlier loss. Some of these compositions. Okay, yeah, the Axis are way down on armor now after that. Got a couple of grants coming online now as well. But oh my goodness, that is nothing. Blue's got nothing. Here comes the walking Stuka mid-tent down. There's an ammo store back here. These grunt trains can be really tough to stop. I'm still very surprised we haven't seen any bishops. But this is a very high ranked game. A lot of, you know, like top 50 players. Okay, here we go. So the Allies are gearing up. They've got all their tanks and they're making a move. A lot of them are not at full strength though. Forcing everything back. The 88's been picked up and towed out of here, so it can't assist. AT Loiter's coming in again. Marder out the back, slapping away though. Grant's chasing in, looking to polish it off. And there it goes. Right out the back though with the sight main gun going. It's doing well. There goes the repair bunker. That's a big pickup too. Allied mediums making some action happening. Okay, getting a whole bunch of mines down over here. This is very interesting. Still wiring off and tank trapping, roadblock and everything. They're very strange. Gonna go for the capture now on the VP though. Get the neutralize off, you know, every point counts in a situation like this. Oh boy, Tiger steps up and it's in some trouble with the anti-tank overwatch. Causing the Shermans to back up. They could have chased through it though. Chose not to. He popped off a phosphorus round on it. Briefly interrupted the firing. Recovery vehicle is hard to kill with all those health bonuses, but there we go, the dive bomb coming in. It doesn't even decrew the 88. That was a double sortie dive bomb. Can't even get the decrew, and then strafes coming in after that. Also not getting the job done. Here's support center, huh? We've got some Brit base out to fire coming in there as well. Okay, foot guards from the side. Big grenade. Purple getting overwhelmed here. Do these guys get walled into his own tank traps? Can they not escape? 88 stolen. Turned against the command tank here. Oh, there it goes. Decrewed though. There's the walking Stuka. Mass retreats though by the Tommies. They're getting out of there. They're alive. 88 stolen by Red this time round. A bunch of butterfly bombs out the back though. I didn't notice these coming down. So they bring to Blob though, clearing them the old-fashioned way. Tiger's back in action though. The recovery vehicles repaired it up nicely. He's making some big moves through the middle, but here come the raiding flares again. Another V1 coming in. Footguard's dead on retreat. Those high vet stoss are really wiping. Nope. Close. Going for some Stugs now, okay. Here we go, double dive bomb, knocking it out. Rocket run was not that successful though. Counter-barraging the howitzer and it's been decrewed. That's a Panther now. Those 76mm Sherman's got a bit more to chew on.
Flare barrage complete.
Oh, just too much firepower from those grants. All it takes is like the pea shooter on top to get some penetrating hits and you just can't get away. It's a grant blob like that. Very aggressive sight main gun usage here. One of the Shermans deploying smoke. Panther attack round missing. P4 and Tiger pushing right the way up here with the anti-tank overwatch, but Tiger takes engine damage. This might be overextending here a bit. Tiger's given up. Panther still attacking with the Martyrs for backup. Good cycling of the troops though by not Emily Willis, keeping the low health Shermans alive here. P4s are coming back in. But while this has been going on, the Allies have been making some plays down the left-hand side, looking to steal control of the VP. Here comes a walking Stuka barrage though. The guards get the cap off though. Almost neck and neck on victory points at this stage.
Assault flares can be fired when ready.
This guy's trying to sneak around, but it's being revealed. The 4x4 radar and quickly annihilated by all these tanks. Hector didn't even know what was coming. Okay, he's got a big vehicular army now though, Hector. He's leading the charge with the P3 though. Takes a walloping. I think he's like fully juiced up though with his tanks, right? Veteran squad leaders, armored reserves, speed buff. He's got everything. He's pretty much got every upgrade Dak can go for. Armory's empty. Or is it full?
Grant medium tank available for
Still
use.
a lot of Shermans. Where's his repair station? Maybe it's activated over here.
Circle in the area. We'll clear it out.
Okay, AT Loiter coming through.
Circle in your engine
One Martyr dead. Grants are making some moves. Rebels out the back though, taking care of the planes eventually. Still, I mean, they last long enough to cause some major disruption. Even with a Vet 3 Werball, takes a few passes to shoot them down. Haven't really seen many flares got from the yellow player, in spite of having a lot of recce sections. There goes another Martyr. Double Panthers though, they're gonna chase. Drops the AP rounds on the AT gun. Not a clean hit from the Panther there, didn't do full damage. Slow to get out of here with this. Foot guards, if they were focused, they could have stunned this. was looking for the repair bunker kill though. And they get it. Oh! Dive bomb out the back catches the recovery vehicle. P4 knocked out by the grunts. They're getting a bit of a roll on. Axis losing ground here. Hector kind of needed on the middle, but he's out on the left. I mean, there is something to deal with. There's a croc over here. It's broken its way through. One Sherman down. But the Axis are getting pumped through the middle of the map right now. It's really good tank control from the Allies. And it's just so hard to deal with these kind of grunt blobs. That's what you need in 88. But the Allies have got a few options there. Okay. We did plant a bunch of mines out here. One of them getting a result. Croc is not equipped to deal with this alone. Instinct Overwatch dropped on the Croc. Does have an exit plan though, and the flamethrower is slowing these tanks down a lot. Croc gets out of there alive at least. Oh, a lot of those mines coming good there. Slowing Hector down a lot, and he doesn't have his recovery vehicle anymore. What was that? Maybe expecting the foot guys to chase them, but no, they're just going for the VP. Triple cap here, short leaf against the Axis. Well, that's the King Tiger now. Is that for Will, I think? Did go down the other side of the tree first to the V1, so the King Tiger late to arrive.
Keep the pressure on. They only have 100 points. We're losing a munitions point to enemy action.
Zeroing artillery doesn't look very successful though. Don't really want to be fighting with one Panther by itself, if possible. Frontal armor, though, doing a lot of work here, bouncing the majority of these shots. Incendiary bombing. Panther's rolling in here. The guards out the back. Causes some trouble. KT's getting backed up. 176mm going down, but so does one Panther. Dies to the rockets out the back. Looking pretty good right now for welnez though. Oh, the use of the phosphorus. The rockets. Oh, not able to save the Sherman. Might be able to knock out this Panther though. Oh, the Grant's coming in from the side. That's what does the trick. The Panthers are really extended here. Good use of the phosphorus, slowing it down.
Good work, everyone.
That's dead. I mean, it was looking pretty good. If that was a straight one-on-one, welnez had that one locked up, but the support from yellow saving the day there. The rocket run and the Grant rotation. And the Axis gonna drain out on VPs here.
Victory point under enemy control.
Some GGs are being called. And there we go. Yeah, just I'd say better vehicle preservation from the Allies. Did a really good job keeping their Grants, 76mm Shermans and whatnot alive this match. Axis were looking stronger in the early stages though. Better early game for the Axis. But yeah, adult Asthma was a choice, you know, the raiding flare attacks, the rocket runs, the rocket loiters rather. There was just so much value gained in that. Maybe Hector getting a little bit distracted fighting for that left-hand side. Kind of nullified his large army in the late game, just felt like it was ineffective He wasn't really controlling it that well. Seemed like he had trouble like splitting his tanks up. Seemed to want to always use them in one control group. But yeah, not Emily Willis, really locking down that right-hand side with the occasional support from adult Asthma. Kept the Allies in the game in the early stages because they were really behind on map control. But yeah, well played. GG's. Got to see a bit of a high rank 4v4 action there. I think that's my first cast on Alarm El Halfa as well. I have played on it, but that's my first cast on it. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.